It is your Investie Bestie, Lakia Mack. And today's video is going to be very, very different from my typical content. Let's not forget that this channel is always about turning confusion into coins and questions into what? Close deals, baby, right? Always, always, always. But today I am going to talk about something a little more personal, something that caught me completely off guard, and I take pride in all 15 of my YouTube subscribers as being my Investie Bestie and going with me on this journey. But as your Investie Bestie, I want to be transparent, but also I do want to maintain a certain level of privacy, if that makes sense. So bear with me. So since I've gotten more consistent at posting on my channel every Thursday, I missed last Thursday, and I usually try to record my videos a few weeks in advance in the event that life happens. You know, I do have children and I'm human. Things come up. I have clients that I am real life working with. So things happen. So I try to keep myself ahead of the game. But unfortunately, I missed last Thursday, and for that, I do apologize. Last week, I caught what seemed like a regular cold, a regular common cold. I typically get over colds like that. I mean, honestly, it's me. So colds don't even really affect me, right? You know, you might be down for a day, but are you ever really down? Not really. Like, you're still moving and shaking. You're getting things done. And that's what happened. So, you know, Friday, I actually recorded a video that celebrating another listing that I got, and that one actually went under contract within 12 hours of me posting the listing. But that's another story for another day, and that'll probably be next week's story. But actually, I got something in mind, but we'll get to it. Y'all know how I segue. So anyhow, I just made my hot toddy and went to sleep. Saturday, I woke up and I was worse, which is unlike me, right? And if you know me, I don't really do medicine unless it's for a headache, because I hate having a headache. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But for colds, I typically don't take medicine. So I was actually forced by someone who I shall not name to take cold medicine. And so I did. I took it Saturday. Sunday, I woke up and I was worse, and I was so exhausted. I was sitting on the couch. I could barely keep my eyes open. And, you know, you might think, well, Kia, you have like all these kids. You're always ripping and running. You're doing this, you're doing that. You're helping this person. All valid. And that's what I was thinking as well. But it was something different about this, because I literally was sitting on the couch and didn't even realize I was falling asleep. It was terrible. It was terrible. Monday, I woke up and I felt like my entire body was shutting down on me. Small tasks became so exhausting. Drained and tired, exhaustion, it like had nothing on us. I've given birth, raised children. I've stayed up over 24 hours. I don't even remember why in my younger days, and never felt this level of exhaustion. My body was aching. I had a headache. I could barely focus. And I actually had a closing on Monday, which will definitely be a story for you guys, because that closing was not a typical closing, and it would, I got you. I have to tell you about that. But back to the subject at hand. It was scary, right? So after I went to the closing, I told Reginald that I needed to go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care, and I told them what all my symptoms were. And I thought it's the flu or COVID. I mean, strep. I was negative for all of that. All of that. The whole experience was super scary for me, and it was humbling. And you feel like the person that you know who you are is not there, right? Me being, if you know me, you know I've always been a go-getter. Like I don't stop. I don't stop. But I stopped. I had to stop. The truth is, sometimes people physically look like there's nothing wrong with them. There's certain things that people go through that you cannot look at them and say like, wow, they're having a rough day, or they're really ill. I was diagnosed with a condition, and by looking at me, you cannot tell. Thank God it isn't anything that is life-threatening. Well, let me say this. Thank God it isn't anything that seems like it will potentially take me away from my family earlier than what I would expect. Yes, there are lifestyle changes that I will have to make. It's a lot that is going on under the surface, more than what I show on social media, and in my professional life. So even like in this video, I started off maybe not as bubbly as I normally am, but the way I feel is terrible. I feel awful. And ironically, I feel better now today than I did on Monday. I'm still showing up. I'm still moving the way I've always moved, but slower, and more carefully and at my pace. I'm committed to my journey as your Investie Bestie. And not just when it's easy or when, money's flowing in, if money flows in, whatever the case may be. But I enjoy real estate, and I enjoy helping people acquire real estate. I just want you to know that sometimes people are fighting, like literally for their lives, and you can't look at them and tell that they're literally fighting for their lives. This week reminded me that although I am a strong human, I'm still human. And sometimes I need to relax and take a break. To anybody who's pushing through pain, exhaustion, uncertainty, I see you, I feel you, I'm with you. Keep pushing, keep going, and just know that we're all human. I mean, maybe, sometimes I wonder if I've been blessed with this little doohickey because I'm just so fabulous. It takes a strong type of person to deal with things like this. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, I thank you all for being my Investie Bestie and going on this journey with me. And I always say, I tell you all the time. Oh, I was about to say something about my hair, something I said in a video a while back, and I said, I'm coming to you like with my hair like this. Y'all, I canceled my hair appointment because I felt so bad. And if you know me, you know I go get my hair twisted, baby. I canceled it. That's how you know I was feeling bad. I was feeling bad. So I say all that to say, thank God this condition is not something, it's not something that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Not lethal. What's the word that I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. Gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. What do you call it? What is the word called? Terminal. There it is. Thank you, God. Thank you that this is not anything terminal. It's just I have to make lifestyle changes. I have to be better. And it's not anything that I've done to cause this. So it's not like, poor eating habits. Your girl still goes to the gym, baby. I still be working out. I didn't this week because I listen, my body said no, and I said, okay, body, okay? But I still work out. I am working on eating better. I haven't had red meat. All this shit. No, I had it on Valentine's Day. But aside from that, I haven't had red meat. I haven't had pork since 2017, I think. Okay, well, I did keep the bacon for a while, but we're gonna forget that because that's not real. I mean, it's pork, but it's not pork. I stopped pork in like 2020, so even that's good. I stopped the bacon in like 2020, but pork I stopped in 2017. So anyway, I know I have to make certain lifestyle changes, and I'm just committed. I'm just as committed to making those lifestyle changes as I am to being your Investie Bestie. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I know it's different from my normal usual content, but I wanted to be transparent while still maintaining some privacy because it is a sensitive matter, and I'm just not quite there yet where I want to share every detail of that, but it's coming. This is where I end the video, and so you already know what I'm gonna say. Close deals, clear goals, and big coins always comes to those who do what? Show up and show out. Till next time, your Investie Bestie loves you. Big, baby, okay? And I know it's 15 of y'all who've subscribed to my channel, and 5 of you are probably my kids, right? One's probably my mama. I love all 15 of you, okay? But if you have not subscribed yet, we need to talk. What you waiting on? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell. Get those notifications, okay? Who else coming to you like this? As bad as I feel, who's giving you this type of energy? People don't even give you this type of energy when they feel wonderful. So imagine what kind of energy I'm going to bring. And imagine if you became my client. Imagine it. You feel that? Do you feel it? Because I feel it. Energy, baby. Energy.